Hello, here I'm going to show you how to fix the problem. Actually, I identified the problem. When I defined these two constants, I forgot to mention their data types. So a constant should start with the keyword final, then there should be data type. If it is an integer, the data type should be int, which I forgot by mistake. There was one more small problem. While I am printing the prime number with the else statement, it should be print, not println, because if the number of prime numbers are less than 10, I will print the prime number in the same line. So here is the result of the program. You can see how it generated the prime numbers. If I change it to 300, I can generate the first 300 prime numbers, and you can see it. In fact, you can try it by yourself by making it 400, 1000, 10,000. It may take a little bit more time, but you can try it. So let me explain little bit here. One is to find out whether a number is a prime number or not. We have to see whether this number has any factor starting from 2 all the way up to half of that number. So we do not need to go all the way to the number. In fact, if the number has a factor, the factor should be between 2 up to half of that number. In fact, actually it should be square root of that number, but to make it simple, I made it half. Okay, so if 24 has a factor, the factor should be somewhere between 2 and 12. It will have a factor. If there is no factor between 2 to the half of that number, that means that number will not have any more factor. So you can be rest assured that this number will be a prime. So that is the logic of that program. And so this is where I am checking, dividing that number from 2 up to half of that number. If there is a factor, I am setting the boolean variable to false and coming out of that for loop. And if the number is a prime number, I am adding 1 to the count, because I will be printing only fixed number of prime numbers, say 100 or 200 or whatever. And if the number of if I have already printed 10 prime numbers, then I will go to the next line by using println, or I will print in the same line using print. So that's all. Okay, I will see you in the next tutorial.